Hello, hello, hello. It's me again. This is Real Talk with Amiri, doing another one, y'all. It's Thursday, day after my birthday. Happy birthday to me. I hope everybody is doing well. As usual. Y'all, we got to start doing better. Oh my goodness. You know, I know we are, we're going through stuff. Everybody's going through different stuff. We're going through housing situations, financial situations. Shit, I'm going through a car situation. I ain't been talking about it because ain't shit I can do about it. But we're all going through stuff. Relationship situations, job situations, food situations, kid situations, relationships, your baby mama, your baby daddy. We're all going through some of the same things. But it's how we react to them, how we respond to them. And maybe everyone is not capable, or everyone is not disciplined or structured enough, or you just don't have control over yourself yet. But let's get control. Let's get control. But yes, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody had a good day today. What's today? Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. It's the weekend. Everybody's always happy for the weekend. I'm happy for every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm happy for every day. But didn't really have a topic today. And of course, something came to me last minute. And normally I have a few things I can talk about. But would that be really interesting? Do I really want to talk about it? Not sure, but went on ahead and we're going to talk about this. Why don't we support each other? Black America, Black Americans, Africans, colored people, however you want to call us, because we got a few names, but why don't we want to support each other? One of my friends and I were actually talking about this, and sometimes we don't see it, and that's with a lot of things. We don't see what's really, what's really happening or what's really going on. We remove ourselves, we ignore, we are programmed to be focused on one thing, but we're not looking at the bigger picture. We look at these small boxes and these small pictures all the time. We're not looking at the big picture. But why don't we support each other? Where does that come from? The root of it. And like I always say, we got to get to the root of something. That's like weeds. If you don't get to the root and dig it all the way out, it's coming back. That's like your life. Real talk. That's like your life. You tear the root off at the ground level, still root there. It's going back. Couple days. Look, I'm telling you, a couple days, it's back. And until you dig it all the way down and pull the complete root out, that's the only way it's gone. And I think our communities, definitely, Black America, we have a lot of roots, bad roots. And they may not necessarily have been planted by us, but our oppressors. And we need to get that shit out and remove it. And it's not just about us not supporting each other. We're killing each other. We are destroying each other, and we supposed to be family. But why don't we support each other? Jealousy, envy, crabs in the barrel mentality. We don't want to see somebody else do better than us. But if we were operating as one, when somebody else does better, they'll also bring us up and help us do better. That's how it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be, oh, he think he the shit. Oh, she thinks she the shit. She doing that. No. If I help her be the shit, she's going to help me be the shit. That's how it's supposed to be. We got it all wrong and backwards. Here's a little article, Why Can't Black People Work Together? Reflecting on the powerful privilege of individuality. And it's fine to be an individual. But you, in being an individual, you're also a part of a community. Duh. I've recently overheard several people quietly, regrettably, and innocently share the perception that Black people don't work all that well together and that we're so divided. This says that's a myth and a lie, and that needs to be addressed and cleared. And yes, we have these pockets, and we do have things that we work together on, but it's very small, very minimal. 2 years ago, I saw the links. An all-Black nonprofit raised over $50,000 for scholarships for Black students. I've seen the Board of African American Community Cultural and Education Society pull off several successful fundraisers, all while working together. Black leaders that took over Urban Poet Society appear to be doing well and working together just fine. And the Tri-City Juneteenth Community Council has been working well together while Black for over 40 years now. So where does this misconception arise from? See, and whoever this is speaking as if $50,000 is a lot of money, where we spend millions in other communities, in other places. Well, I believe it is seated deep in the psyche of the American consciousness that Black people are monolith, that we all think, speak, eat, dance, sing, and act the same, and we don't. Therefore, whenever there are instances of us not working well together, like any other group of people, we are scrutinized, criticized, and doubted to possess the spirit of community that all other groups of people are presumed to have. Now, this is coming from a different perspective, saying that we are doing something, but clearly the little things that we do are not enough. Millions of Black people, and we raise $50,000. You know, that's not good, y'all. We're not doing enough. And in our communities, in the prison system, it clearly says we're not doing enough. Here's another article. African Americans face systematic obstacles to getting good jobs. You know, a lot of people, a lot of communities, they create their own jobs. They create their own businesses. Their children work for them, and their children work for them. We don't do that. We want to go work for someone else. And that gives someone power over you, power over your income, power over how much you can make. The U.S. labor market has now seen a record 109 months of uninterrupted job growth. Where is this article from? This is from 2018, I believe. However, African American workers still still face more hurdles to get a job, never mind a good one, than their white counterparts. They continue to face systematically higher unemployment rates, fewer job opportunities, lower pay, poorer benefits, and greater job instability. These persistent differences reflect systematic barriers to quality jobs, such as outright discrimination against African American workers, as well as occupational segregation. And this is with jobs. But on the point to why don't we support each other? We've been taught to be divided. As far as, slavery, we were already separated. We got separated by color, light skin, dark skin, by producers, non-producers, by straight hair, kinky hair. We've always been separated. We've been a destroyed people. Men having to have sex with this many women to produce babies for the master, and we have been destroyed as a people. And when we were at some point civil rights trying to come together, make some changes, produce things for our own selves, then some of that was also destroyed. Y'all doing too good for yourselves. We can't let you succeed. And some of those feelings and things that happened, it's changed us. Here's another article, Odyssey. 3 changes the Black community needs to make to restore the Black family. In the generation, we're having a 2-parent household. That is definitely one of the things that has destroyed us. And, if we can't even have a family unit with a man and a woman, 2 people, how are we going to support each other? We can't even start with the foundation of Black America, which is a family unit. A mother, a father, the children. We can't do that right. What else can we build on? There's nothing to build on. Nothing. In the generation where having a 2-parent household is as rare as seeing a unicorn. Real talk. Let's shine some light on the hardest working group of people. Single mothers coming from a household where my mother was the only provider. And that doesn't even sound right. Where my mother was the only provider. Where she did not create these children by herself. But my mother was the only provider. And that's not where I had 2 parents. That's not where I came from. But I've experienced that myself because I have children and I've been a single mother. I have personally gotten to see how much work it takes to raise children on your own. And this is in the article, as of 2014, roughly 66% of African American children are raised in a single parent household. So all of these single parent households, this is creating a culture, a community. Why don't we support each other? These single parent households are not even being supported. So how can someone that's not supported support? And that's where I think men come in a major role. I don't think men think they are as important as they really are. We need that family unit. The statistics are the harsh realities for most African American children, and that's boys and girls. The underlying question is why? The only answer I have been able to fathom about the outrageous odds of actually having a two-parent household in the Black community is that there is no self-love within our community. And it shows in how we treat each other, how we support each other, how we kill each other, how we disregard each other. There is no self-love within our communities. In a society where the odds are put against African Americans already, we already Black, we already been slaves. We already done what they say, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. There needs to be a change to the Black family and roles. There are entirely too many single Black mothers forced to raise children. And they keep saying children, but it's our young men first and our girls on their own. Men are supposed to be the leaders, the providers, the guidance, the instruction, the discipline. Women are next, and that doesn't happen in our communities. So if women are not even getting supported by the men, and maybe that does make some sense. Nobody is supporting each other. We don't have a supportive family unit. So how can we go out and support each other? It's already broken from the beginning, from the root. Most crimes in the Black communities are stemmed from the environment. Like anyone, if you are forced into an environment, you will do what needs to be done to adapt and survive. In areas where most of the community is living below poverty, crimes are more likely to occur. So if we're living in these poverty-stricken communities, then we're probably not even thinking about supporting each other. We're thinking about surviving, getting our next meal. So maybe that is understandable or systematic. Children are a reflection of their parents and how they were raised. And sometimes being a single mother can make it difficult to positively raise your children. In cases where single moms are forced to work 40 plus hours per week in order to give their children the best they can, children may not have the proper guidance. They don't, because there's no supervision. Somebody needs to be supervising sometime. This situation happens entirely too much because fathers are not there. Fathers have abandoned the family, and we need to get married. That's the key thing. Marriage, family. Stop having children if you're not married. Period. I be seeing people popping up. Here's the new baby. Here's the new baby. Here's the new grandbaby. Here's the new. Where's the marriage? Oh, it's not there. So you're just breeding more kids into single parent households who have all these single child problems because there's not a father in the home. Please stop. Close your legs. Birth control. They do have birth control, y'all. It is available. This situation happens entirely too much and can cause children to veer into harsh environments like gang banging and selling drugs, leading to another Black male on the streets, in jail, or dead. A lot of our Black men, young men, are being dead. And all of this, why don't we support each other? We don't even know how to support each other. Now that I'm thinking about that, your daddy wasn't in the house, your mama's out struggling, trying to keep food on the table, a roof over your head, getting evicted, trying to get her car repaired. How can I support somebody else? That's a good question. That's something to think about. Now, I'd support people with my extra and this and that. And I am a single mother, but I've been lucky. I've been blessed. I have a decent job. Decent in comparison to millionaires. No. But, even with my little extra that I do have, I try to help, or I'll buy a product. I'll share somebody's post. I know you're doing music. I'm gonna share your shit. Why wouldn't I? Is it gonna hurt me? Does it hurt to support people? And supporting someone is not always about money. That's stupid to think that. Someone selling t-shirts, like I'm trying to occasionally, but I need to work on that. Share it. Someone selling music, share it. Someone is promoting their event business, their coaching, life coaching business, share it. Why wouldn't I? I don't get that. Closed hand don't get fed. We keep our hands closed. That's energy. And even I share. I know I've shared I've shared probably thousands. The way I post, I've shared thousands of friends and strangers' posts of their business or their interests. I know I have. And I'll bet $1 million on it. I have done it. So why is it so hard for other people to share, to support? Black, white, I don't get it. But I guess I'm different. I will share a stranger's, but I definitely want to share my people, other black people, black women, black men. Those are my people. Those are my brothers and sisters. I definitely want to support and share. And no, you can't support everybody and buy something, but you could at least share. My income only goes so far. Right now, it's growing. It's coming. But why wouldn't I? Crabs in the barrel. No, I don't want you. And I don't know where that comes from. 100%. I don't want you to have it. I don't want you to go to college. Like I said, I seen a young man get killed right the weekend before he was about to leave for college. You don't think them people know he was about to leave for college? They did. And I don't know if he was bragging or saying something. I'm about to get up out of here, blah, blah, about to be in football. And so somebody came and killed him. Crabs in the barrel. No, you ain't gonna get out of here. We can't leave. You know what? You can do whatever you want to do. If you wanted to be a football player, if you want to be successful, if you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, a stockbroker, whatever, that's on you. It's nobody else's. That's on you. You got to get out here and do the work and study and go to college, whatever the hell it is you got to do. You have to do that. And don't look, we talking about why we don't support you. Don't expect support. Get out there. If you want it, go do it. And that's my train of thought now. You know what? No, I'm going to continue to be a good person. I'm going to continue to share. I'm going to continue to give. And the giving, I got to be mindful because I got to take care of myself too. But nobody's going to stop me from supporting other people because that is the right thing to do. The people that don't, there's something wrong with you. And, you know, we see all of us, not all of us, some of us, there I go with the word all, some of us going out here and We're buying this clothes designer and this person and that Gucci, Prada, but you got people right in your same town that have things that you could support and buy. In Black America, let me make this point. Everything that we do or we're trying to sell is not good. So make sure what you're doing is quality. Make sure what you're representing is something good. I see, and this is my brain. Some dinner, I've seen some people selling dinners and that don't look too hot. That doesn't look good. So if you want support, I'm going to need you to up your game. I'm going to need you to make that look good before I try to purchase it. So don't just think that, I'm going to do this and everybody's supposed to support me and buy it. It still has to be quality. It still has to be something good. It still has to be something that somebody wants. It still has to be something that's, of value to your consumer. So don't forget that part. It is keys to business. And sometimes people are selling something that only you have a target market. I may not be in your target market. Like nails. Someone is promoting a nail business. I've only got my nails done once in my life. Literally. That's not something that I am going to really want to support. I can share it with somebody else. I can share your post. I can share your business, but I may not want to buy it because I'm not going to use it. So be mindful too of that. You have to reach your target market. But there are many reasons why we don't support each other. A lot of us don't want to see other people do better. And do we really see ourselves? I was speaking with someone else a couple of days ago, speaking of, are we really self-aware? A lot of us are not self-aware. We're just operating like a robot, like a machine. Get up, go to work, come home, do the same thing. We don't even think about, well, hey, this person is doing this. Okay, stop, think. Disseminate the information. Would this be good for me? Is this something I could use? You gotta ask yourself questions. I ask myself questions all day long. Probably too many questions, but are we not even self-aware of us hating on people? Oh, here she go again, trying to promote her shit. Oh, she get on my nerves. I can hear people saying that shit. Oh, this nigga trying to do that. Oh, why don't he sit his ass down? He's trying to grow. He's trying to be better. He's trying to make more money for himself, for his family, for his children. What are you trying to do? That's the question. What are you trying to do? We try to hate on people that's trying to do some shit, that's trying to build a business, be an entrepreneur, but you ain't doing shit. Support. Look, that doesn't even make sense to me. But that is how some of us think. Some of us are in a box, small box. Some women, the box they're in, all I'm going to do is have a baby every other year. I'm on EBT. I'm getting welfare. I am, unemployed. That's your box. Excuse me. Some men, I'm going to date this woman, that woman, this woman. I'm having sex every other blah, blah, blah week. That's all I do. Go to work, have sex. Go to work, have sex. That's it. Excuse me, but how does your box look like? What is your box? What's in your box? What's in your business in a box? What are you doing? What are you doing? What do you want to do? What are we going to do? And we all need to start looking at ourselves and analyzing and, figuring out, becoming self-aware. How am I affecting this person? What can I do to help this person? What can I do to help myself? It's all a puzzle. Let's put these pieces together. Why are all of our men out here killing each other? Why do so many black men go to jail? How can we stop this? Should we be getting married first so we can have a family unit so these young men can feel value and learn how to discipline themselves? It all goes together. It all goes together. Why don't we support each other? And we have this strange bullshit going on where men and women are at each other's throats. And we're definitely not going to support each other in this climate or environment. It's not going to happen. Even women. We keep separating women. Oh, you got the 304s, the pick-me's, we got the weave queens, we got the natural hair, but we don't have people, we don't have community. Everything is separated. Boom, 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 separated. So how are we going to be a community when we're so segregated and separated? It can't happen. And even I see even the people that are doing better or trying to do something, they don't really support each other either. I don't see it. I don't see the sharing. I don't see the sharing going on. And if you're selling hair and I'm doing credit repair, we should be able to share each other's shit. You're not in competition with me. Somebody who's getting their hair done probably needs credit repair, and probably somebody who's getting credit repair probably needs their goddamn hair done. So why can't we share each other's stuff? Don't that make sense? That makes sense to me. A whole lot of sense. Clothing people. Everybody should be sharing clothing people. Again, it has to be of quality. It has to look good. Because everybody wears clothes, don't they? Look, unless you're in a nudist camp, everybody wears clothes. It just don't make sense, y'all. But y'all, I think I have already went over my 30 minutes again, but definitely something to think about. Why don't we support each other? Why are we so... I don't even know what the words call it. Why are we so evil and hurting and pain? If you're hurting and pain, therapy. Go get some therapies. Work it out in your mind. Talk about it. Write it down. Go seek help. It is okay to support your brother and your sister. Start there. They may not be, and nobody's perfect. If you wait on somebody to be perfect, you waiting on Jesus, because nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody is running their business 100% perfect. Nobody says everything perfect. Nobody does everything perfect. That doesn't mean you can't support them. You know, and there are a lot of hypocritical people out here. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. But yes, y'all, this has been my talk today. It was on why don't we support each other, Black America. Everybody has to start thinking and doing something different, making changes. If you want something different, you're going to have to do something different. Period. If we want our Black community to be better, we're going to have to change the way we are operating. If we want our Black families, our Black men to do better, our Black girls to stop being baby mamas, we're going to have to make some changes. You cannot get anything different without change. And that's it. This has been Real Talk with Amiri. Peace.